He is hilarious. He's a giant teddy bear. Loves sports. He has a big love for animals, like all animals.
How Rebecca Simmerly describes her 13-year-old son, Thomas. His self-description?
Handsome.
Another part that makes Thomas who he is.
He's got sensory processing disorder, autism, and ADHD, so a triple diagnosis.
Rebecca says after years of struggling with school staff to effectively manage Thomas's behavior manifestations, she and her husband had to take him out of school.
I had to leave my job and my income and totally shift from my career to being a stay-at-home teacher, mom, caregiver.
But even when Thomas was in school, Rebecca says she was constantly called to pick him up.
I've had to leave my job. My husband's had to leave his job to go tend to whatever. Their issue is that they're not being able to get him to manage.
She says they'd take him home for the day without it being recorded. This is known as informal removal.
So formal removal might be something like a suspension or an expulsion. It's things that are recorded in the official record-keeping documents. And that's especially important for kids with disabilities who have an IEP.
Jeff Strand with the Tennessee Disability Coalition explains when students are removed 10 times in a school year, families are supposed to have a meeting with educators. But informal removals are not recorded or tracked, so that problem-solving meeting never happens. Strand says this is common across the state.
And you just kind of perpetuate this issue, kicking the can down the line,
leaving parents like Rebecca feeling hopeless.
The way you feel as a parent is that you just do not have any idea what you're doing, and you don't have any control, and you feel isolated and alone, and there's no one to help you.
And kids like Thomas, frustrated and upset.
I feel like it's very important for you to understand your students, because if you don't understand them, they can't learn, and if they can't learn, they might fall in a depressing state.
Yeah. Do you feel like that happened to you?
Yes.
Through sharing their story, the Simmerleys hope change will come. In Knoxville, I'm Sam Perez.
Strand says he's working with lawmakers to hopefully enact policy change in the General Assembly to help with this.
He believes that means training and retaining more teachers who are trained in special education, as well as hiring more school psychologists to help with interventions. For more information on Strand's proposed solutions, go to WBIR.com.